Alright, what you see here is a Casablanca Delta 2 ceiling fan. I got this fan from Brandon C. Johnson not last year, 2 years ago. Thinking of the other one that I have that's in Polish France as well. This fan I got back like a little bit before, it was before I went to the Fanimation group trip in 2016 in the fall. And I never did reveal this one like officially. I did show it a few times though in the National Ceiling Fan Day videos where I showed the whole collection. This one I never filmed upstairs when I floor tested them because the downer on this fan, I couldn't remove it. It was stuck on there. Along with some other fans that had the same issue, so I'm going to be testing them down here instead, along with everything else from now on. And yeah. Figured I'd throw the Schoolhouse globe on it just to give it a nice classic look. With these walnut blades on it, I really feel like it goes pretty well with the fan. This combination in general. I am using a like the 90s version of the Casablanca poles for that one because I cannot find the other one that's like this. But I think it looks fine on it either way. But yeah, the fan's in very nice shape. It's actually in better shape than the other one. This one is from April 3rd of 1986. Something I do find interesting about this one is that the tag doesn't even say Delta 2 on it, despite it being from the 80s. As the ones from the 80s are usually the ones that would, basically are the ones that would have the model name on the tag as well. And this one also has the black screen vents thing instead of the brown ones, which is what you see on the 80s ones as well. So I guess this is like one of the first ones that they started using some of the parts they would use for the 90s Casablanca fans. Yeah. So top. These blades aren't original for this fan. When I bought this fan, it didn't come with any blades since Brandon kept blades for himself. I got it for like very cheap, so I didn't mind. But these blades are actually from my 5-bladed Casablanca Zephyr. I'm just using the 5 that are in the best condition. One of them has some decent amount of scratches on it, so I didn't use that one. And the blade arms are actually from my white and brass Delta 2 because I can't find the original blade arms for this one. So, yeah. Let me go ahead and show with the white. I am using an LED in there. A soft white one. Alright, let's go ahead and shut off the light around me. Let's see how it lights up the room. Alright, it lights it up decently, but not a whole lot. See, if I was like install something like this in the kitchen, I'd want like some other lighting around the room, not just a Schoolhouse globe. As much as I like these fans for kitchens, with Schoolhouse globes, they are kind of dim unless I had like a very bright light bulb in it. Like, I really just love how this fan looks compared to white. And it looks like something you'd see like in the Casablanca commercials from the 80s, just like the ones that British fans and more had permission to upload on this channel and such. But yeah, I definitely can't wait to do an iMovie edition of this fan. So I'm going to shut off the light and start the fan off on low. This light I actually just got recently, a little bit before I left to the DR. And the thrift store that has those 3 Alaska fans. They had this Harbor Breeze light kit brand new in the box. The ones that comes with 3 finishes, so I figured, you know what? I might as well just use the polished brass one for it. On this one or something. Or for other fans that I need it for testing. Yeah, I really do like how this fan looks. I remember seeing fans similar to this. Or just any fan that's like 4-bladed like this polished brass with Schoolhouse globe. It's just something I really like a lot. I could see something like this installed in like a diner, a library, a bank, or like a post office, a really old one. Something that like has like some age to a building that's like very dated looking. Or even like a candy shop. I think like a very old school candy shop I could see something like this being installed in, which I think would look really nice there. Yeah, if I could install this in my kitchen here, I would. But also, if it actually went with the kitchen, this would not match in that kitchen at all. After I took down the passport too, I really and I put up the low profile pots, I really noticed how a white fan goes to the kitchen 10 times better than a brass fan with walnut blades. Now, if it was like a kitchen that was more like the one at my old apartment, like wood cabinets and such, and it was more dated looking, that would be a different story. I was waiting for a place to. If I get my own place, I'll probably, if it's a white kitchen, I'd probably change it out with like wood, like solid wood cabinets, not painted white and such. And put up a brass fan, or I don't know, maybe a different fan in the kitchen. Maybe not brass, but something. Maybe a brown fan with like walnut blades. All right, let me show it the white. There was another light kit I wanted to try on this, but I figured I'd hold off on that because I still need to work on it quite a bit. So when I put it on, I won't put it on this one, but I'll try that one on the other Delta, polished brass Delta 2 that I have. And by the way, this one is a 4-blade only flywheel. It does not have the option to have 5 blades on it. Alright. Off the white. Now to move it up to medium. Might not be the best idea to test these fans at this time of the year. The Casablanca's down here because it is pretty cool in this basement. Which I'm guessing that wooden thing I have sealing off the thing might need some insulation just so the cold air from outside doesn't come in here. Even with the heat, it's usually hot down here, but for some reason this time it's actually pretty cool down here. It's like 15 degrees outside, so I think that's probably the other reason why it's actually cool down here. Actually, what it could be is that since I had the make air taken down and I only have this up for the past few days, not having a fan circulate the heat down here kind of makes it cool down here too. I think that's probably the other reason. Even I put up the make air to really cool down the basement, but I'll figure out what is it that's making this basement so cool. Cause it's the first time I've ever had it this cool down here, honestly. But yeah, back to the fan. It is moving some pretty good air on medium speed, and obviously you can see the blade arms are not in the best alignment. But I feel like it's the main reason why when I put up the white and brass Delta 2 at the old apartment for like less than a week or so. Actually, I think it was only like 2 weeks that it was up. But then I took it down because it wobbled way too badly. I think that was why that one was wobbling so much. No, there was I did try out different though. I did have to swap one of the blades with the other one that right there, because that one was making the fan wobble even more. So I think so if this one doesn't wobble as much. So yeah, and also when I had it at the old apartment, the box that I had it on was just it was a box on a 2x4, so that made it move around even more. If the blades weren't perfect alignment, it probably wouldn't have wobbled so much, but I wouldn't have been able to have it to hang through there because the wiring at the older place wouldn't fit through the hole where you can slide the wiring through. But yeah, I really feel like this is like, I'm just looking at this, it just makes me think of like a kitchen or like a diner or like a restaurant of some sort. That's usually like the feeling I get, like the feel that I get from a fan that are like 4-blade with Schoolhouse Globe. Like that's like the ideal setting I could see them in. Alright, now to move the fan up to high. This fan definitely cranks out a lot of air, obviously, being a K55 Casablanca. It's definitely a powerful fan. And if I couldn't like put this in a kitchen, I'd probably put this in the dining room if I got my own place. However, I really would rather hold off on the dining room. I'd rather put something like more ornate looking for the dining room. That's just me, though. Like, I don't know, like a Victorian or like a Hunter Art Nouveau 1886 series thing. Something like that. I'd rather put in the dining room. Yeah, it's definitely a powerful air mover. Only thing is, I know if I was to install this either in the living room or kitchen, my mom would complain about it being too fast, especially in the summertime. So, yeah, because she has a fear of fans that go too fast due to an accident that happened that she had when she was a kid. Yeah, that's actually honestly one of the main reasons why I have like just the Hunters up front. They move good enough air, so I'm comfortable. If it was up to me, I'd also have something better there. But I do like them too, where they're at, due to them being childhood fans and such. Like if I had to, I mean, the living room one I'd probably just keep it because I really like the Infinity where it is. The kitchen I'd possibly put something different there, but the only problem is I need a hugger there anyway. So if I had my own place, I'd probably have something else in those two, in the kitchen and the living room without a question. Over the kitchen, I'd really try to do a Delta 2 in polish brass. Well, this exact one right here. Exactly the way you see it. Shut off the fan light, spin down, and then I'll show it off in reverse. No, I might have seen a few Dota 2s exactly like this as a kid. I don't remember. Because there's some fans I've seen for a very brief moment that I never went back to the place again. But it is possible that I've seen Dota 2s as a kid. I know I've seen Four Seasons 3s and 2s quite a few times as a kid, like in the North Conway area I went up to last summer. And some other places as well, like in the malls and such. In clothing stores. But I might have seen some Delta 2s in restaurants, though I'm just not 100% sure. But I like the model, just the design of it, I really feel like it's something I did see as a kid, but not that often. Maybe I've seen like Deltas, actually, Casablanca Deltas. But that I'm not 100% sure. Even Zephyrs. Probably not, 'cause in this area where I live, there really isn't that many Casablancas and such. In homes, probably, but like out in public, I didn't really see too many. Although I know there probably was quite a bit more from before I was born. Well, the only Casablanca I know in this area, out in public for people to see, are the Casablanca Verrazanos at a visitor center in the city that I live in. I don't know. I might have to try the white Delta 2 with the walnut blades, maybe. I know, like, white and brass fans with, like, wood blades or something that's not often seen, but it's a very cool combination, I think. But yeah, if I could put, like, a different fan in the living room, I'd probably have, like, a gloss black, maybe a Delta 2, but I'm not sure. I'd rather have something more unique looking for the living room. Like a gloss black Palisades for the living room of rosewood blades. I think that would look really nice with a black K4B. But to find a black K4B, that would be the big issue, though. And I did buy one for Brandon for one of his, so he can have. I'm sorry. I was like, well, he sent me the money and I paid for it basically since I saw it blocked on eBay for a stupid reason, honestly. But yeah, I kind of wish I got one for myself back then. Something I do regret not getting. Or maybe I can try to talk him into selling the one that he has. Which I doubt it, but it's always worth a try. Alright, now for high on this fan. It's definitely doing a good job on reverse. Alright, and that'll be it for this video. Thanks for watching, hope you enjoyed, and stay tuned for more videos to come.